Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel, Earthlings Uncaged. I'm Madeline, and today I'm going to introduce you to each of my chickens. I'm going to make an individual video for each chicken eventually, whenever I get around to it. Just maybe diving into the breed a little bit more and just more up close and personal specifics about each one. I know that in my film Uncaged, there's little to no speaking in it, so you can catch their names if you listen and watch really, really closely, but I just wanted to put this out here in case you missed it and to just make it more accessible to meet my beautiful babies. I'm so excited to introduce you to each one of them. Hi, beautiful. I love you. Sorry. Okay, hi, come up here. Come up. Come up. Okay, so I don't know if you can see. Yeah, I think you can. So I have 4 of my 6 chickens with me right now. Hi. They are so dang distracting. Oh, yay, my babies. These are my 4 most social chickens. I have 2 others that are very sweet and very beautiful, but they never really wanted to cuddle with me and to be close to me, so I respect that, and that is totally fine. 4 chickens is more than enough to have to cuddle with, because each one of them not only likes to cuddle, but I would argue that they need to cuddle. Before I really get into it, I just wanted to say thank you to the 9 subscribers. What? One person I know from high school, another person is a phenomenal commercial acting coach and actor out here. My mom, of course, she was the first subscriber. So I just wanted to say thank you. I value each one of you, and this YouTube page is very much just getting started. I'm going to be putting out a few foundational videos just to kind of get introductions out of the way, like my setup, meeting my chickens, just things, I don't know, that just kind of establish a base. And then I'm going to start really diving deep and calling in guests and interviewing and all kinds of chicken stuff and horse related stuff. So stay tuned, and maybe by the end of this video my subscriber count will be up to 10. Also, I do have to bop into the city for work right after this, so that is why I look extra good today. I just didn't want that to be like the standard, because it's not always going to be this. Okay, so let's start with who we have right here. This is Hannah. She is a Americana, the breed Americana. So she lays colored eggs. Her eggs are matte green, I'd say. I raised all of them from babies, and she just has these beautiful colors. Beautiful colors. She kind of looks like a baby hawk or something. Yes, the gray, so pretty. She is the most clingy out of all the chickens. She always wants to be around me. She always wants to be held. You want to go down? Oh. I will introduce this one next because I think she wants the spotlight. So Hannah is so chill, so relaxed, so trusting, so sweet. You can, in my video, you can see me doing a sideways shoulder hold with her. It's just like nothing. She just totally surrenders. She wants to be held. She pecks me until I hold her. She's an absolute dream girl and sweetie, and she's so cute. Mwah. Her toenails are gray. As far as flock dynamic goes, Hannah is the lowest in the pecking order. None of the girls are overly mean to each other, but once they kind of came into maturity, Sage took the throne over Hannah. And then there was another surprising turn of events that I will get into when I introduce this one. She's just a total mama's girl. My pretty, pretty sweet girl. Yeah. Oh, I love her. I love her. Mwah. Okay. So let's see if Hannah lets me put her down while I introduce Sebastian. So you might notice that she only has one eye. She actually still has somewhat of an eye on her left side, but it is sunken in, and I know she cannot see out of it. She might be able to sense light and some movement, but her eye on her right side is extra cute, so it makes up for any lack of both eyes. She gets around okay. It doesn't seem to really bother her. She's a little quirky, maybe not quite as aware of her surroundings because of the lack of her eye, but she's all good. She is a barred Plymouth Rock. She is so sweet. She's really inquisitive, but in a very soft way. She just likes to really stare into your eyes and just take you in. She likes to perch on things. She does like to cuddle, but she's also perfectly happy perching on a chair next to me or on my leg or on my shoulder. I was a little bit worried about her because of her eye, and her eye, she lost sight in her eye when she was a baby, about 2 weeks, maybe a week old. She got some sort of infection, and when she surfaced, she no longer had her left eye. In the film, you can see me kind of dabbing it with a paper towel. That's what was happening there. I was worried that she was going to get bullied or she was just going to be weak, because she was always kind of a lone wolf, and oftentimes if you watch closely she'll be kind of straggling behind the others. But I think that's just who she is. I think that's part of her quirkiness and what makes her so endearing. But she would always have this spice in her. Like, she would always pull on my hair really hard out of nowhere, or jump the highest, or fly the farthest out of nowhere. And then once they started coming into maturity, Sebastian really took the throne and asserted her dominance over Sage, I'll introduce her, but she's the next alpha after Sebastian, besides Coda, who is the top alpha head. She's very beautiful. Very beautiful. Yeah. Pretty girl. Sebastian. 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 She's sitting on my hip. Okay, I'm gonna let you go down. I'm gonna go down. This is Coda. She is I think she has poop on her butt. Yeah. Okay. I need to wash that off. Let me hold you like this. So she is my original hen. I adopted her and Ari, and then Ari turned into a surprise rooster. Very pretty. She's very dirty right now. She is a buff Orpington. She's very curious, very sure of herself, and very adventurous. Yes. She also expects queen treatment, so she does love to come inside. She jumps through the cat window when I open it when my dog is asleep or in the other room. But she loves getting special treatment. Like when I'm throwing treats out, she comes up to me like, and give me my handful of treats. I do not walk around finding them. She's also extremely cuddly. You can see right now she's just cuddling me. She's definitely, oh yeah, She's so sweet. She loves to tuck herself under my hair, just like that. That's actually something that she started doing when she was a baby. You can see that in the film, starting with, I think it was the bath scene when I take a bath and they're like sitting on the side of the bathtub. She starts doing that, like hiding under my hair, and she just never stops. That is her thing. She also likes to hide under my armpit. Once she's done exploring, she just wants to sit on me. She is the alpha of the flock as far as hens go, and she's a fair alpha. She just doesn't really take any bullshit and expects her throne to be respected. So cute. She's my little Coda. So as you can see, she is missing quite a lot of feathers on the top of her head and on her back. Underneath of this, there also is some missing feathers on her wings and on her back. That's from Ari, my rooster, over mating her. So that's something I actually didn't really have any experience with. She is his favorite hen because they grew up together. So that has resulted in a lot of feathers missing. I'm definitely trying to let her spend more time inside right now and putting some this spray on her head that I'm not sure if it's gonna help or not. But and then this saddle on, it's called a hen saddle, so it essentially just protects her skin and gives it a chance to regenerate the feathers. He does still mate her, but it stops his claws and stuff from scratching her and taking any more feathers off. So hopefully she grows her feathers back and is back in her full physical glowing beauty, because she truly is gorgeous. But she is gorgeous even with how she's looking right now, and she seems happy and healthy and all good. Hi, girl. She's my baby. She's my daughter. She's my queen. She's absolutely everything. So this is Coda. Coda, I love you. You're so beautiful and perfect. Oh, she's so beautiful. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna sit you down so I can introduce your man. Come on up. All right. This is Ari, my most handsome and only, but the most handsome buff Orpington rooster that ever existed. He's a little bit over a year old, just like Coda. And here is him, his handsome little face close up. So he is pretty much everything that you would want a rooster to be. He's a dream rooster. I'm not gonna downplay it. He's perfect. He is aware of his surroundings. He's always on duty. He is very alert and attentive to his girls. Whenever one of his hens is distressed about anything, he gets stressed out and tries to find solutions to her problem, whether that be she's stressed because she saw something, she needs food, she needs help getting to her nest box, whatever it is. If she's not laying an egg, one time Coda didn't lay an egg for a week because she saw her first bobcat out there, which I'm going to make a video about my setup and the predators around my area because it's really intense. So she stopped laying eggs, and he was going into the nest box and trying to call her into it until she started laying again. So he's just a very attentive rooster. Obviously, he could tone down the mating a little bit, but really what I think it is that he just needs more girls. So the trajectory of our flock is to have more hens for him, but he's a fantastic rooster. He's sweet. He's a mama's boy. He loves to cuddle. I don't know if he's in a cuddling mood right now, because he's just kind of taking in his, oh yeah, there we go, a little bit. A little bit. Oh yeah. And he he gives me little like hugs and stuff with his face. And he just, oh, it's a cutie boy. He's just the cutest little boy. He loves his face rubbed. He loves sitting on my lap. In fact, he usually has to sit on my lap most of the time if I'm outside doing computer work around them or anything. And then he'll leave to go check on his girls and do his rounds and then come back and sit on my lap again. When he does his rounds for his girls, he'll make sure that he goes up to every single one of his hens and just kind of check in on them, check in on how they're doing, what they're doing. He'll be like, hey, how's it going? This is a really beautiful leaf that you're looking at right now. And he'll kind of like look at the leaf with her and he'll be like, I hope you like, thank you for showing me your leaf. And then he'll walk over to another girl and he'll be like, wow, great dirt spot. Let me scratch this with you. And then he'll scratch it with her. And then he'll walk over to another girl and be like, I just love you so much. I have to flap my wings. And then he'll find a worm and like take it to his other girl. He just goes around. Hi, who's pecking me? Hannah's pecking me because she wants to cuddle. Let me sit back down actually because this is, ow. Hannah just pecked me because she wants to be cuddled with. This is actually really uncomfortable to sit like this. So I'm going to go back to the chair. Now, I didn't expect to have a rooster, and although you see how friendly and handleable he is, I've definitely worked with him, especially when he was coming into his mature rooster behaviors. We had to like establish how we went about things, and I have to be really mindful if I wear the wrong shoes, if I move too fast, if I am upsetting one of his girls. He will go from little baby Ari to I'm a rooster and these are my hens mode. Even on me, he will peck me and get upset. So just because I show him being super manageable, that has taken work. And I will say, I believe that every rooster has the capacity to be as cuddly and manageable as him if they're raised right, and if you have the patience and the willingness to understand where their behavior comes from. I hope to have a few guests on to talk about their experience with roosters, just to spread rooster awareness, because they're definitely misunderstood as a whole and kind of written off because they're badasses. There's no denying that. When he has met other people, I've learned how to manage the situation, but I definitely can't just like have somebody over for tea and we sit outside in the yard and I let my chickens out like how I would have if I only had hens, because Ari's going to come up and really check this person out, and we have to go through an initiation, and that initiation isn't going to be complete within 10 minutes. It could take multiple times seeing a person. So yeah, there's definitely different layers of having a rooster. I just wanted to touch on that just so people see the potential of a rooster and also don't think that it's just like so cool and easy to have one. You're going to really have to develop that relationship with them, which is something that I really love about it, because once you do, it is like I literally have my own like mini protector raptor who is my baby. So it is cool once you establish that relationship. All right, you guys. I am going to have to put you down because I have two other babies to introduce. Okay. Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Just get settled. So this is River. Get you nice and close. Hey, pretty girl. You're okay. Pretty girl. She is a silver-laced Wyandotte. Pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Ow. Hannah is pecking me because she wants to be included. Hi girl. Okay. So as I was saying, this is River. She's a very fluffy girl, and she's quite big actually. She likes to do her own thing. I think if she were a human, she would be an introverted artist. She's an observer. She isn't really like super engaged in the totem pole, the pecking order within them. But Hannah just pecked one of my scabs on my arm, which is just a-okay. That's just something they do because she thought it was a bug. All right, so if I had to place, you're okay. If I had to place River, it would be, so Hannah is the lowest in the pecking order, and as far as just like alpha tendencies go, and then above Hannah is River. However, River, you're okay. Why don't you just chill for a little bit? Just a little bit longer, and then I'll let you down. Yeah, you'll be done being tortured. River is on really good terms with Coda, who is the alpha. You can actually watch that in my film. There's a moment when River is dust bathing and Coda comes up, and River stands her ground and doesn't run away. And because of that, Coda has always respected River. So even though River is kind of lower on the totem pole below Sebastian and Sage, she has an alliance with Coda, who is the alpha of the hens. And River doesn't really, she's very neutral. She's very pacifying. So yeah, she's just a great, sweet presence to have around. She's really beautiful, and she just prefers that her beauty be admired from afar. That's all, and I respect that. Hi. She's always the one, as a baby, and even to this day, who will peck my nose ring the most. She just kind of gives it a really sharp peck. Buck, buck, buck. Buck, buck, buck. She's very smart, and she's very beautiful. And she's very cute. Hi, sweet girl. She's apprehensive, and she uses discernment a lot. Pretty girl. I think she's going to be a great mom someday. Good job, girl. Thank you for letting me hold you. Do you want to go down now? Okay, you can go down now. You want to jump? You go on the chair? So I really want to introduce Sage, but she's laying an egg right now. Let me see if she's laid it already. Sage, the last hen, did already lay her egg. This is her beautiful egg. She lays a bluish colored, light blue colored egg, kind of greenish. And River, the girl that I was just holding, also laid an egg today. Well, actually all of them laid an egg today, but this one's River. I'm gonna put these in a safe spot, and then I'm gonna eat a peach, and then I'm going to grab her or see if she comes out by herself because she's done laying her egg. Oh my gosh. Peach season is here, y'all. And Coda is very happy about that. I was kind of hoping to eat a little bit more of this peach myself, but I really should have known better. All right, last but not least, this is Sage. She is extremely beautiful, and she knows it. She is sassy and quick, and she darts around, and she's intense. Yeah, she's intense. So she is one of the two that don't love being held. So I don't try to do this too often because I just want to respect their boundaries. She is an Americana, just like Hannah, but there is something with that breed that I'm going to get into more. I remember I was talking to my friend, my chicken expert friend, and she got all into it, and it's a whole thing that I really don't know much about. So I'm going to research that and dive into it more, but I adopted them as Americana chicks. So she lays that beautiful blue egg color. Sage is at the top of the pecking order underneath of Coda. Oh wait, no. Sebastian is the top. Sage is actually below her, but Sage is so intense that I get that confused a little bit. Excuse me. Sage is not like a chill alpha. She doesn't attack her sisters. They're still sisters, and they get along, and they're a flock that gets along. But one time, Hannah found a bug, like a really juicy bug, like a Jerusalem beetle or something. And hi, Seb. And Sage tried to take it from Hannah, and Hannah turned her beak like this and was like, no, it's my bug. And then Sage was like, give me the bug. And Hannah was like, I'm not giving you the bug. And she ran away. And Sage was like, you better give me that bug. And she ran after Hannah and chased her around. And then Hannah ate the bug. And then for 3 days straight, Sage chased Hannah around and pecked her on the head anytime she got the chance. because she was so mad at Hannah for not giving her the bug. That's definitely revealing as far as her personality goes. She is a strong hen, a strong independent hen. She's beautiful, but she doesn't want to be defined by her beauty. She wants to be defined by her intensity and her fire. Yeah. She's gonna be a great mother someday too. I already know it. Hi girl, hi beautiful. I named her Sage because of the sage-colored feathers on the top of her head. So she really wants down. She's being really patient, but she wants down, so I'm going to go ahead and set her down. And just let her do her thing. All right, here we go. Yep. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, 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 chick. Who wants to do the outro? Well, I hope you enjoyed meeting all of my chickens. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far to the end, I hope that this helps you get even more from my film Uncaged. If you end up watching it, now you'll know a little bit about each chicken as you watch it. It's a beautiful day here today, and I hope that everybody is having beautiful moments throughout their day today, and even if it's not one of those like overwhelmingly beautiful days or easy days, I hope that there's just moments of opening at the very least for you. And I think the next video that I might do is showing my setup that I built myself, and it was so hard. So I'm gonna give you guys a tour of the setup next, I think. So stay tuned. No idea when that will be. I don't really know if I'm gonna know like how to do consistency or like the algorithm or whatever, so whenever it's up, but it's not going to be too long. It'll be like very soon. Okay, namaste, peace and blessings, and on behalf of all the chickens existing in the world in this moment, I would like to let them know that there is a huge movement and group of people who see their beauty and the value they offer as beings, and a huge group of people who wants to honor that and who wants to value their individuality and their life force, and just to respect who they are as their own entities. And so it is.